Grand evening, everyone. This is FBA Goddess. I wanted to bring you this story, which is a sad story. Um, as you see here, it says Ohio mom pleads guilty to murder for dragging 6-year-old son from minivan as she sped away after abandoning him and siblings. A 29-year-old mom has pleaded guilty to murdering her 6-year-old son and tossing his body in a river. Wow. In February, the disgraced mother allegedly tried to abandon her 3 kids at a park when her son, James Hutchinson, grabbed the car door to her minivan as she drove away at a high speed. The little boy died from injuries he sustained while being dragged behind his mother's vehicle as he tried to get back in. That's the picture of the little boy. Gosney then reportedly went to retrieve the children 30 or 40 minutes later. After realizing the first grader had died, the mom and her boyfriend, James Hamilton, loaded the 2 live children and put Hutchinson's dead body in the car, drove home, and stashed him in a spare room. The duo then collected the boy's corpse 48 hours later and allegedly tied a concrete block, to his body before tossing him in the Ohio River. Now, that's just diabolical and just terrible. It's Mayo's boy. The prosecutor's office reportedly agreed to the plea deal to save the 2 remaining kids from having to testify in open court. That's excellent because already they have to know and, they'll learn that what they did to their sibling. That's horrible. We have 2 living children who have already been through trauma that no child should ever experience, and this guilty plea prevents them from going through further trauma, at least as it relates to a case against their mother. Assistant Prosecutor Kelly Hale said, Gosney's sentencing hearing will be held on September 13th. She is facing 15 years to life in prison for her horrific crimes. Hamilton is facing 15 charges, including kidnapping, gross abuse of a corpse, child endangering, tampering with evidence, and abduction. He is scheduled to appear in court later this month and is currently being held on a $750,000 bond. That's the picture of him. Looks like it was a meth of a day. That's sad. The little boy lost his life for something just so silly. Doesn't make any sense at all. And the way that she discarded his body as his mother, wow. It's, and even not even as his mother, but as just a human being. That's just terrible. I mean, you caused his death either way, because you were trying to run off and leave the child. And the child, with, I guess, instinct at 6 years old, knowing that something's going on, was trying to prevent you from leaving him. And what did you do? You caused his death, and that's very, very sad. Very, very sad that this young child had to lose his life because this mother, well, she is not a mother. The so-called person that's supposed to have been a mother decides that she no longer wants to deal with her children, so she's going to drop them off in the park and just drive off. Well, she ended up killing one of them because she didn't want him so much that she was trying to speed off, and one of the children loved their mother so much they didn't want to be left by her, and they tried to stop her, and she caused the death of that child. Here's one last look of him, the little boy that lost his life because this demon right here decided that she no longer wanted to deal with him or his siblings. She is a disgrace. And I definitely hope that she gets some swift justice while she's waiting trial. Oh, hold on. Yeah, she did accept a plea deal. So anyway, like I said, she accepted a plea deal, but she's never getting out. I'm hoping that she stays in there for the rest of her life.